Yes, yes, yes. It is a brew video. It's a video about brewing beer today. And over the course of the video, we're going to be doing something a little different. This is a video about trying to make a hoppy beer with no bittering hops. I ran across an article years ago by Scott Janish, and he talked about doing a no hot side bittered, or no bitterness in the hot side, I should say, New England style IPA, and interesting results. He said it was sort of vegetally in the bitterness, not like that clean bite bitterness. He actually sent this to a lab, and I think he got like 76 IBUs out of it, but that he thinks that was only from the polyphenols. The actual isomerization was like 2 ppm. So there's a great article on it. As I said, I'll link it below. You should check it out. I'm going to try something very similar. I'm basically going to only dry hop this beer and kind of see what I get out of it. He did 10 ounces of dry hopping in a 5-gallon batch, or I guess you could say like cold side hopping in this case. I'm going to do something similar. I'll do about 2 ounces in a 1-gallon batch. I'm not even going to boil this beer. I'm going to just mash and basically run off, cool it down and run off, and then add, a couple charges throughout the fermentation. I'll probably do maybe half an ounce right at the beginning of fermentation, which I normally do a lot from my IPAs anyway. Then add fermentation slows right at the end, do another half ounce. And then maybe in the keg, when I keg it, do another ounce. That's probably my schedule. What I'll try and do, I have some Lupo Max hops in the fridge, in the freezer for a while now, vacuum sealed, of course. I think I have Amarillo, I think I have Citra in there, I think I have Mosaic. So I'll kind of play with it and kind of see what I get. His wasn't that great, it's from what I gathered in the article. However, he explains a lot more than I am going to in this video about theories and breakdowns of it and everything like that. So let's get started. I got 20% raw grain and the rest is 2-row. Why raw grain? Half of this beer is going toward a sour beer. I needed that raw grain for that. But why not? This can be somewhat of a New England style IPA, I guess, with that. Probably could have added some flaked oats as well, but sort of in the ballpark. I mashed really high too, like 158 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going for about 1060 on the gravity with the no boil. So I guess pre-boil, that will be my gravity. So yeah, I'm going to let this mash finish now, run off, and go from there. The first dose of hops I have, I'm going to try Chinook, half an ounce. Chinook is used, a lot more for a bittering hop. So let's see what happens here. Sort of like a dry hop bittering addition. This feels so weird and counterintuitive. Something I haven't done in a long time, if ever. After all this experiment trying, I forgot to sanitize the jug. I haven't done that, I don't think, ever. That's very frustrating. And there's no hops in this that are bitter. There's no isomerized alpha acids. There's no IBUs in this. So it's the worst time to do that, because something could get a hold of it, and that you don't want in there. I'm going to pitch yeast like normal, my Verdant yeast. Hopefully it just takes over and takes control and takes care of it. I'm going to keep adding the dry hops like normal. So I'm going to add the yeast now. The frustrating thing about this is I even refilled this to use. It's right next to it. It's right next to it. I had it ready to go. It's brain farting. I'm sure you guys have never done that before. I'm sure the only one who've ever done that. But I'll let it ferment, let the alcohol kick in, and that'll kill off any bad stuff anyway. So hopefully the flavors are okay. Hopefully my experiment is just going to be the hops and that's it. So let's just go to the next step. So it's been a full week, and looks like there's still some bubbles going on in there. I'm gonna try and catch it now. Throw some more dry hops in there. I have, let's see, I got some Mosaic Lupo Max, and I got some HBC 522 experimental hop, and I have combined 0.75 ounces of that. It's pretty much a split on those. The HBC 522s are a little bit less, maybe like 0.3 ounces of the 0.75 ounces. To be exact, 0.72 ounces. I'm going to add that now, and let's go to the next step. Welcome to the next step. It's been another 2 weeks or so. It's cleared up a little bit. It was really, really green. The whole thing was really green. Now it just looks like a hazy IPA. I'm going to keg this right now, and I'm going to add 0.25 ounces of Cascade hops. So the total count is half an ounce of Chinook, and then a split of HBC 522s and Lupo Max Mosaic. Total of 0.75 ounces for those. And then, 0.25 ounces of Cascade. And I'm going to add this 0.25 ounces of Cascade into the keg right now when I keg the beer, and let it sit for a couple weeks and taste it. So let's go to that now. Here we are, the tasting. I'm very curious to see how this is going to turn out. I have no idea. Upon kegging, it smelled pretty good. So we'll see. The amount of hops total was 1.5 ounces in a 1 gallon batch. I think that might have been too much. In hindsight, I kind of wish I only did 1 ounce or 1.25 ounces. For dry hopping in general, I think when you get above like an ounce per gallon, you're gonna diminish your return. So I should have kept kind of with the standard I normally do for dry hops, but I really wanted to see if I could get any sort of bitterness without a boil. So let's get right to it. Smell on it's fine. It's kind of grassy, which again, I might be over hopped a little bit, or over dry hopped, I should say. That's about it. I'm just getting a little bit of grass. It's not bad. It's almost like there's like a tinge of hop smell to it. It almost smells like leaf hops when you first open a can of leaf hops, and there's that sort of like leafy smell to it, sort of like that. It is interesting. It's sort of watery, sort of, and the flavor of the hop is there. You go, oh, there it is, and then nothing happens. It just dies. It is kind of vegetally. It is sort of grassy, vegetally. It's kind of grassy, honestly. It tastes kind of grassy and vegetally. So that's what it looks like. It's still sort of hazy-ish, which I would expect for how much hops are in this. But this is not the best. Two things on my takeaway on this. One, I wonder if my Lupo Max hops, I was wondering if that would sort of create less vegetal taste to it. I wonder if you went full cryo hops, if that would do any difference or any change on it. I almost wonder if I did like 1/4 of an ounce or even half an ounce for the whole entire batch, if I get a little more return out of it. So this proves to me that you do probably need to put bittering hops in your beer for an IPA or for any sort of hoppy beer you're trying to make. The no bitterness it's odd. It's very odd. I don't think this is that drinkable. Thankfully, it's only a gallon. It's not a big waste to me, but a very interesting experiment, and I'm not opposed to trying it again. So I might tweak it, maybe do a split batch. If I'm doing a sour or something, I almost never put any bittering hops in those. Pull off a gallon for my sour and then a gallon for this again. But there you go. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.